Yes. Telematic interview through Zoom. Interview with two students from the Autónoma Regional University of the Andes, campus of AMBATO and PUYO.
The partner, Eric, is a student at the Regional Automatic University of the Andes, PUYO. Is a student the 8th semester offline degree. A question for the student, Eric. One question. Eric,
Yes,
how long have you been learning English?
Thank you, Marley. I've been studying English for 6 years. That comes from the first grade of school. But real English is called, it's 3 years and university.
How long will you keep learning?
I will continue studying only until I obtain the sufficiency that is the requirement to graduate for university.
Okay. Why are you learning English? Explain.
Well, I'm learning English because it's a requirement to able to graduate from university. Maybe I could also be because I like both. It's very, very difficult.
Okay. How often do you use English outside of the classroom? Do you think this is enough? How could you practice more?
Yes, Marley, I only use it very few times with the friends to tell or them, for example, brother, my friends, of course, you use it very light and it's not enough to learning English. For me to speak more fluent in my English, I talk show to travel to the state unit where to official language in English.
Okay, Eric. What do you think difficult when learning English? This quiz.
The pronunciation is more difficult for me because of the way they express the words, so that I can make myself understand in public, which well, sometimes my nerves break and speak and badly.
Okay. According to you, which is the most important, grammar or vocabulary? Explain why and share ideas.
Thank you, Marley. For me, the most important is the vocabulary because I don't canon the vocabulary. It will be impossible for me to apply in the grammar because I don't canon the vocabulary that will give me idioms so that I can conjugate sentences and apply the grammar.
Okay, Eric. Other question. What or who motivates you to learning English compare with others?
Well, it motivates me to learning English for my university to able to graduate and for me to be able to travel vacation holidays to the United States and understand the language in my country.
Okay, okay. What kind of classroom activities do you like most? Make a list, Eric.
In the activity in class, the like the most are be able to speak, to understand English. I hope the pronunciation, it only games. I don't like writing very, very much.
Okay, okay, Eric. How do you memorize new vocabulary or grammar rules? This coins in group and report of the class.
Well, I memorize vocabulary making idioms and similarities. For example, they call my brother and I remember my family, they have a brother, they tell me a motorcycle. I remember I have a motorcycle. They count my trips. I am thinking that and what to travel and that's how make myself full similar with word and things to be able to remember and the vocabulary.
Okay, okay, Eric. What call a teacher do you make lessons more interesting? Suggestions.
Well, I think a teacher should make class dynamic, for example, not be who's writing to send, used to make videos of the work, but practical things than who's writing games in English, music days of the week, for example, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, to learning how to express the words and that the class are not boring and repetitive, Marley.
Good, Eric. Thank
Yes,
you for
the
attention.
continuous, the continuous. The partner Marley Andy is the students of the University Regional Autónoma de los Andes. AMBATO is the student the sixth semester of the land degree. Question for student Marley. Marley, it's more important to speak fluent with pause of times or the active without making mistake. Why?
For me, I think it's better to speak thinking and fluently because that way they can understand me. There may be an error, but it's improved.
Thank you, Marley. Do you think homework is just or whose I was of time? What kind of homework do you prefer?
For me, homework is very useful because it helps use the learning about all to find out why we don't know. I personally like to learning talking with people who are in the same learning. I don't like to write because some words are complicated.
Okay, Marley. Are dictionary alone during exam? If not sure the bit allowance, explain why.
um, in the exams I have taken, they have never allowed the use of the dictionary. I think it is best because as a student we must prepare yourselves in all the subjects that our teachers have used, and using the dictionary will lower the level of knowledge of English.
Okay, Marley. What can do you to improve your English? Working group and make a list of videos.
Do learning English, I think it is the constancy of every day to have a habit of learning something new every day because it is not used in during class the exchange either as other indicate times.
Okay, Marley. Who does it take to become position English really good at? Compare your idiom with others.
Uh, in this question, I have tried to find out some have saint because they like English and depends on each person in what time they do it. Um, Others have said that by obligation in the university. They have also said that to learning English, you need to have a positive attitude.
Okay, Marley, do you prefer teacher who speak English only or teacher who sometimes use your language? What is best?
I prefer that our teachers who only speak English. So we contrast our learning and to be attentive when they speak to who's and so. I speak English poorly, but I know that I will improve it with a positive attitude.
Okay, Marley. What do you think about your course book? Say way you like and don't like about it.
What I like the most about the text are the dialogues. Regarding the subject, I always try to understand the sequence of the reading. What I don't like is when you have to write long text because for me it is difficult because I don't know the language well.
Okay, Marley. Have you ever been to English speak country or talked to foreign in English? Describe your experience.
Oh, I have not been to any country, but my husband, yes. Yes, I have tried a few times to talk to him, and it is difficult. And at the same time, very nice to listen to someone who speak English.
Okay, Marley. Learning English is a complete waste of time. It never use the letter anyway. Do you agree?
For it is very important to learn to speak English since in the 3 years. I plan to travel to the United States to live there with my family. That's why I decide to learn for 2 years is my change. I hope to make it. I think it is also very necessary to learn to speak English because in our country there are many jobs opportunities.
Okay, Marley. Thank you.
Thank you, Eric.